The minimum wage, you have to be careful. When you talk about the minimum wage advisory board, you should go and read the law. The Minister of Labor can appoint a minimum wage advisory board if and when he requires it. And it doesn't have to be for the whole nation. It can be, I can appoint a minimum wage advisory board to look at the wages of people who work in plantations. I can appoint one for look at people who work in processing factories. So the minimum wage advisory board is appointed from time to time and for specific. Or it can be for the whole country to look at it. So when you talk about the minimum wage, you have to be careful. Is this minimum wage supposed to be across board? Is it supposed to be for specific sectors? So these are the things we are looking at. But the other thing we want to introduce is what they call the compression ratio, where you say in organizations, for example here, Mr. Olport should not get, and normally we target for 1 to 10, that the highest paid should not be more than 10 times the lowest paid. And that controls both the top and the bottom. But when you find somebody is getting 40 million and then the lowest paid is getting 200,000, then you find that organization is unfairness. So we are looking at all this. And I think if you come tomorrow, we have been negotiating what we call the National Tripartite Charter of negotiations between employers, workers, and government, and we are going to sign it tomorrow. It has taken 14 years. That entails the responsibility of government, the responsibility of employer, the responsibilities of workers, and the negotiating forum of which each one has to do his or her responsibility of that institution. And that will help to guide on all these negotiations with minimum wage, with terms for workers, with occupational safety and health and others.